Hey everyone, my name is Mars, like the planet, and this is Housewarmin. Me and my partner have just purchased our very first home, so if you're interested in design, homemaking, or figuring it all out, make sure you subscribe. Today, we obviously have a brand new member to our family. This is Cole. He is our brand new miniature schnauzer puppy. He is 13 weeks old and we got him 3 days ago. So of course, you know, I had to introduce him to the channel. I've had 3 miniature schnauzers in my life, so I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge about the breed. And if you are looking into getting a miniature schnauzer or adopting a puppy, make sure you keep on watching. So Cole is a miniature schnauzer, like I said, and he is the smallest of the schnauzer breeds. There is a giant schnauzer, a standard schnauzer, and the mini. Now, miniature schnauzers come in a variety of colors. They come in black, white. They also come in salt and pepper, black and white. And then they have a couple of other rare colors, like merle or liver, or a mixture of all of those colors, but those are a little bit rarer to find. Now, I will tell you the story about how we got Cole at the end of the video, but firstly, miniature schnauzers can live a very long time. They live to be about 13 years old, and they get about 20 to 25 pounds and get as tall as 14 inches, but they can be a little bit smaller than that. So schnauzers were bred in Germany. The word schnauzer actually means snout or beard. They are known to have their little beard like an old man, their eyebrows, and that was because they were originally used as ratters, which means that they caught rats. So they do have a medium to high prey drive. So what that means is that they also are going to alert you when they feel like they have found prey. Schnauzers are very notorious for being very big barkers. They do like to bark a lot. But along with their little eyebrows and their beards, they also have the signature docked tail, as well as sometimes having cropped ears. Cole's ears are not cropped, so they are very floppy. They are also groomed to have a skirt, which means that they have longer hair on their legs and their stomachs, and then they have shorter hair on their backs. Now, that being said, schnauzers do not shed. They are a non-shedding type of dog, just like a poodle or a doodle or things like, or breeds like that. You have to get your schnauzer groomed every 6 to 8 weeks. Now, I understand that grooming can be very expensive, so in between time, you can stretch out their grooming by brushing them often. If you feel like you cannot afford grooming or keeping up with their daily brushing, then the schnauzer might not be for you, and you may need to get a breed that has shorter hair. Now, since they do not shed as well, that means they do not lose fur as often as a shedding dog, so their hair can get matted or knotted very, very easily. That is why we like to brush them out all the time, because once their hair is matted, it is very, very uncomfortable. It's almost like if you had a really, really tight ponytail, but all over your body. And once the dog is matted, that means that you will completely have to shave down the dog. Now, I understand that life gets away from you. I understand that it is hard to brush a dog every single day, but you do want to remember that this is what the dog needs. If not, you can also just decide to shave down the dog completely. Schnauzers are typically very healthy dogs. They do not tend to come with a lot of health complications, but you want to make sure that you are obviously bringing them to the vet for checkups, as well as doing preventative care like giving them a flea collar or preventative heartworm medication. In the past, our dogs have had allergies, which do manifest in them biting their feet. So if you do see your dogs are chewing on their paws or licking their feet a lot, that can mean that they have allergies. So you can just treat that very easily with children's Tylenol. All schnauzers, just like all dogs, have different personalities. You will see their little personalities start to come out. Some are couch potatoes and some have a lot of energy. Either way, a dog is a very big commitment. You want to take this very seriously. You are taking care of this dog for its entire life, and schnauzers can live a very long time. So think of this as a 10+ year long commitment. I know a lot of times we get dogs as Christmas gifts and don't realize the weight of what we just signed up for. You are basically going to be taking care of this dog and providing for it everything that it needs. So we got Cole 3 days ago. We got him in Mississippi. We live in Louisiana, so it was about a 2.5 hour drive. Now, we originally wanted to adopt a dog, but we did want a dog that did not shed. So a doodle, a poodle, a schnauzer, things like that. But those are very, very sought after dogs. So the second that they were up for adoption, they did find homes, which is great. I want dogs to get adopted, but it did make it a little bit harder for us to find a dog that was right for us. Also, a lot of adoption agencies are very, very strenuous in vetting the people that adopt their dogs because they do not want their dogs to end back up in the system. So a lot of dogs that we would see, they would not be right for our lifestyle. They also wanted pictures of our home to see our yard size. So sometimes we would get denied for the dogs or somebody else would already claim them. So it just made it a little bit harder to find a dog that was right for us. We also tried to look on Facebook and it was really, really hard. These people are like vultures when it comes to new puppies being posted. The second that a dog was posted, there were 10 people in the comments already like bidding and saying like, I want that dog, I want that dog. So it was just a lot. Like I thought it was kind of crazy. So we ended up deciding to buy a dog. Now I know they always say adopt, don't shop. I understand. And like I said, this was a decision that was not easy for us to make. But we did find a breeder in northern Mississippi. It was a very lovely elderly couple that made sure that all of their dogs were raised with their family. They were not in cages all day. They were raised with their mothers all the way up until they were 12 weeks. They were given their vaccinations and they were really cared after, which I liked. He also stayed with his litter mates until he was 12 weeks old. A lot of people breed dogs and the second that they turn 8 weeks, they are selling the dogs off. So I do like that they gave him time to be with his family until we adopted him. So we drove 2.5 hours to pick him up and here he is. Obviously he has already gotten a little sweater. We are so happy to have him. He is obviously teething right now. That's why he is biting my hand. If you have any questions about raising a puppy or a schnauzer, please make sure to leave the comments down below and make sure you subscribe for more Cole content. He is very excited to be here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I post new videos every single Wednesday, so I will see you guys next week. Say bye, Cole. Say bye.